welcome back to the LARP Noobs. Oh, we have been gone for a little while, but life does do things in the way.
Honestly, Bug, the cobwebs, they are everywhere. Yeah. This is like a horror LARPer's wet dream. They're everywhere. I think Shelob is around the corner. There's so many, there's dust, the hay fever central, cobweb nightmare, but we're back.
We are back.
We're back in the basement. I'm so happy to be back. Anyone who doesn't know, hi, I'm Millie. I'm not just a weirdo voice in the corner.
Yeah, and I'm Bungle, not just a weirdo introducer person. Don't know why I'm waving. They can't see me.
but we know, Bung. It's all fine.
They can feel the wave in their hearts.
Exactly. And together we make a silly little podcast called the LARP Noobs. Although I don't think we're noobs anymore. Dum.
And it's one of those things where, like, when Dave and Ian were doing this, like, are we still noobs?
Yeah, exactly.
And in the span of things, I think, yes, I am still a noob.
I think we're all kind of noobs as well, because there's so much new LARP this year, Bungle.
There is.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. We took an extended leave of absence, to coin the corporate term. We all went through some stuff towards the end of last year, and we've regrouped, we've reassessed, and we're back. And I honestly, this little thing is that we have on this little corner of the internet is my little happy space. So I'm so glad that we are back and recording.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna do our usual 2026 thing, of talking through the start of our year, the start of the LARP calendar, which for me is already underway.
Yeah, you've been doing stuff. Jeez.
I've been doing stuff already. I'm so excited to talk about it. And we'll talk through what we've got ahead in 2026, what we're excited for, and then just have a little bit of a natter, really, Bung.
Yeah.
Which is good. We're recording this at lunchtime, so I'm wired on caffeine, and poor Bung is taking a break from his work life to fit this in.
I'm using my lunch break for this, so
yeah,
it's worth it.
Which it will be.
Of course it will. Yeah,
but so as we said, it's back, first episode of the year, first episode in quite a while. So why don't we talk back all those months ago, as in 2 months and 11 days of, is it 2 months? 1 month and 11 days, because January. And talk about what happened briefly, just do a little drop down of all of the LARP events that we went to in 2025. Why don't you go first, Bungle?
Okay. Well, I did all 4 empires.
Nice.
Was Oasis 2 last year?
No. We're doing well. I think Oasis was 20. Let's get this.
Oh no, this year was last year was the Prohibition era flying lead.
Yes, which I'm sad we didn't properly talk about, because I was away for most of last year.
Yes. But
it looked. It was. I did the Prohibition one because I was crewing.
You crewed it.
But I didn't do Americana, which was the Cowboys versus Aliens one.
I did not do that one either.
But a friend of ours did, and a lot of my friends did, and they said that it was some of the most incredible game design and stuff. Ian did it.
Yeah.
Ian did that one, and he was a hot air balloon pilot, I believe, if I remember correctly. So that just sums up what Americana was like, and hopefully I'm hoping that they do something along those lines with the kind of one-shot flying lead weird sci-fi stuff, or just more sci-fi LARP in general in 2026.
Yes, I'm jonesing for a sci-fi LARP.
I am genuinely. I think it's the time. I think technology is getting a little bit is getting to where it needs to be for a sci-fi LARP. And so I'm excited. I cannot wait. So we did the flying leads. Did you do you didn't do any of the menhirs, did you?
I did not do any of the minis.
No.
I didn't get round to it last year, unfortunately.
I did the menhirs.
Yeah, you did minis, but you did minis behind the scenes a lot.
Yeah, my life was menhirs in 2025, which is a part of the reason why we had so few podcasts, because I had a journey through the ranks, starting off as game control, then going into the actual event coordination of the whole thing. And now I have stepped back into being just an NPC crew member, and I am so excited to get back to Haven for this year. We've got 3 events coming up.
Yeah.
And in a little known LARP site, first time using that LARP site, is called Dadford Road. I'm not sure you would have heard of it, Bug.
No, whereabouts is that in the country? I don't think I've ever been there.
So it's somewhere I think it's near Milton Keynes. There's a racetrack there somewhere. I don't know. I'm kidding. It's so yeah. Menhirs is taking over Empire's old site, so it's going to Dadford Road, which is, I'm actually excited to see what they do with the site. And see how it goes. They've got 3 events, as I said, so that's good, because my God, doing four events for Empire, 4 events for Menhirs, and all of the little LARPs in between. That was a lot for our calendars. So I think the guys have done the right thing in making sure that it kind of fits in with everybody's busy calendars. So yeah, excited for that. We did the Menhirs, and then what else did we do? I missed Hoist last year, which I'm sad about.
That's another one that I really want to do at some point, is Hoist.
Pirate LARP, it'd be good. And then obviously we had Northern Kingdoms, which there is an episode coming, dear listeners. Mary is now a incredible voice actor extraordinaire, so their calendar is very busy, as is mine. So we're trying to fit in some recording time. But Mary, if you're listening, please and thank you. We need to get that sorted, because I want to know what went on. I missed Northern Kingdoms last year, the second event of the year, and I want to hear about all of the shenanigans that happened, because it is, and it remains to be one of my favorite LARP systems.
I've heard good things about it, and it's on the list of LARPs I wish to do.
And then have you ever heard of Hades?
As in the Greek god of the dead.
Oh yes, there is that Hades. Incredible character in the Disney cartoon as well. But no, there is a LARP system called Hades. It's done by Judas Games, and it was run out of Eversley. So it was one of their third-party slots last year, and I actually really enjoyed it. I crewed it, and it's basically where the players are characters in the afterlife. So you're kind of, I'm sorry for the game runners if I get this wrong, but it's kind of like purgatory. So you're there, you're existing as your character, and you go out to do little bits and bobs, and the NPCs, so the crew members, you've got live-in NPCs that kind of help guide your spirit towards the afterlife. And they've got some really cool, really dark themes, and the game runners are just insane and awesome. And I got to play a few really cool NPCs that I love to bits. I also had some of the funkiest RP that I've ever experienced in my life, so that's good. That was a fun one. And then another episode that will be coming out is our Warriors of Middle Earth, because it was the second event at the fort.
Yes.
And this year I went with Paige and a few of our other friends that I love dearly. And Paige, who Dave spoke about when he was hosting this a lot, is going to come and talk to me about it as soon as,
awesome.
Again, as soon as I get through their busy schedule as well.
Yeah. The problem is everyone has a life.
I know. It's honestly, I love my friends so much. And any time that I can sneak in and talk to them about LARP, I love it. So there was that. It was also the last episode. I say episode, the last event of Portents last year. Which was spellcasting events. So again, run out of Eversley, one of their third-party slots, and that was one of my last events of the year. And again, the players all play fun little villains and characters, and it's one of the most fun crewing experiences that I've ever had. And I got to play one of the big sort of bads, which was really cool. And I got to have some amazing RP. I'll post some photos at some point as well, because I want to start doing regular posting again on social media of various different NPCs and talk through stuff that occurred. But I basically got to play the younger character of a very well-established live-in NPC played by Danny, called the Hag. So I got to be her original sort of hag and stuff.
You got to be baby hag.
I got to be, kind of, like sort of. I was babbling brook, so I was sort of nature's wrath kind of thing, which was really cool. And I got to get my Agni kit out to play that, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Because by God, I miss that girl. I miss that little changeling. But yeah, so that was another one that we did. And then honestly, I loved towards the end of last year. I didn't go to any of these events, but looking at little events run by smaller LARP companies like Tithing's not necessarily small, but it's the Hunger Games style LARP, which is very intense. I think it's 24-hour time in, which a few of my friends go to and will not stop raving about. So that sounded really cool. And then there was Free Company as well. So sort of Warhammer, definitely not Warhammer LARP. So
legally distinct.
yeah, exactly that. And that was really cool to watch and to see all of the kit there as well. Like, that was amazing. Did you see any of the photos?
I think I saw a few of them.
Yeah, and someone had made the base like an actual sort of miniature base, so that people could pose as their characters. And we got to see Johnny of Feast Your Eyes fame and Menace fame with no beard.
Oh no, that no.
I know. I think, and he said at the time that it was the first time that his partner Kitty had seen his chin.
Yeah.
I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, please. But oh my God, a lot of personal development was done this year, not least shaving of facial hair.
Mine's still on my face. Don't worry.
Not for long.
No. I've done it once for Movember years ago.
Yeah.
And oh God.
Yeah.
Little round baby face.
Yeah. But I think it's one of those things where you kind of have to remind people at least once a decade that the lower half of your face still exists. Because like object permanence in my brain is a massive problem.
Well, yeah, but you just like, if I get rid of the beard, it's just going to be wrong. It's like,
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, and there was other things, like there was Bastion. There were loads of things. There were loads of events last year. And I think we can both say that we were very lucky to go to the ones that we did.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to go to those events again in 2026. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're in 2026, baby.
Jesus.
So, with that in mind, shall we talk through what we've got planned for 2026, Bungle?
Well, so far the only ticket I have purchased is my ticket for E1 Empire.
Hell yeah!
So that one's in the bag because I need to do E1 because obviously the stuff at Cara Shield happens at E1 every year.
Yep. And
so
that is April. I think that's
yep.
That's the first Fest LARP.
24th of April. Yep.
Yeah. That's the first contender in the Fest LARP calendar is E1.
Yep.
Which I'm very excited about. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yes, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we'll talk about our individual plans more as we do pre-LARP.
Pre-LARP's happening again, guys.
Yeah, boy. So yeah, you've got so you're going to all 4 empires, is that right? Maybe.
Undecided yet. Undecided. I'm hoping to. It's money and time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see their new site as well. I know nothing about it. I kind of want to keep my brain stumm to it, but also I'm staying off of the internet as long as possible because I am fried.
Yeah, the internet is a horrible place at times.
Yeah. But have you read much into the new site at all?
I've read a little bit into the new site. I know its location. I have lived in Cambridgeshire my entire life.
Whoa.
So
thank you, Profound Decisions.
Yep. So my little sister's house is in the village nearby.
No way. Oh,
so
I'm so
I will be trying to sweet talk her for a shower every so often if I feel absolutely horrid.
Can I sweet talk her too, please, and thank you?
Ooh, well, I'll have to see.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll just sweet talk her. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, because obviously it's the first kind of big Fest LARP permanent site.
Yeah.
That they've owned and sort of infrastructure stuff. And again, to anybody that knows what's going on, sorry, I'm talking with a bit of ignorance. But mainly just because the internet, oh my God, it's so overwhelming right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
So much. Yeah, the world is cuckoo for shoo-shoo.
Yeah.
But we're very, very lucky that we've got our little LARP corner.
Exactly. We've got our little place to hide away.
Yeah. Escapism at its finest.
Oh yeah, we'll deal with your problems. We can just be a different person for the weekend.
Yeah. Therapy, Bung. Therapy.
Yeah.
So we got the three menes, 4 empires. I think I'm going to go to 3 of the empires this year.
Yeah.
Because over the weekend of E4, there is the Jane Austen Festival in Bath, which is not LARP at all. But it is a fun. I'm living my best Regency life at the moment. And honestly, I'm so excited. I think it's going to be fun. But that's way in September, so we got time to start freaking out about various different Regency events.
Yeah, bodices and bustles.
Bodices, bustles, stays and various different bits
petticoats.
Of corsetry. Petticoats, yes, and
at least 14, darling.
14.
Yes, darling. That's how you get the nice floof.
I mean, I'm so sorry for any dressmakers or costumers who are listening. Have just all cringed.
Yeah, I apologise.
But then, so those are our big ones, and Millie Farker of the LARP News podcast, who refers to themselves in the third person. She is going to make a grand return to Curious Pastimes. Yeah, so I went once. I went for one of their 4-day events year before last.
Yeah, 2 years ago, wasn't
it? And it was honestly one of the nicest and least stressful weekends of my life. So it was really nice. I'm going to go there with a really good friend of mine, Freya. She and I are going to go as a pair, and we're going to rejoin, hopefully, fingers crossed, the group that I was part of when I went last time. So Teutonia.
Ooh.
Definitely not necromancers. Don't know what you're talking about.
Of course, you found the chaos.
I mean, it's literally so. Teutonia are there. Is the kind of like they're the kind of necromancer nation, I believe. Again, somebody tell me if I'm wrong. And I love a lot of the crew that do Men's Fate also do Curious Pastimes, and a lot of them are the Teutonia nation peeps or the kind of camp NPCs. So it would just be nice to like spend time with them and chat with them all and catch up, but also do it when I'm wearing a silly little outfit and definitely not trying to figure out how I can get a dagger that lets me, do silly magic things. It's going to be great.
I swear, you have like a sixth sense for finding the chaos at any LARP you go to.
Look, I'm doubling down. I've got a very good reason to bring the chaos this year, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and it's going to be good. So that's our fest LARPs for this year. And then little LARPs. I'm going to call them little LARPs. They're not little. A lot of them, so sort of small scale LARPs now. Have you got any on your horizon that you're looking at?
Well, I'm currently looking at the ILARP and Feast Your Eyes, or just Feast Your Eyes now, aren't they?
Yeah,
all done under one roof.
That's another big thing that happened was that amalgamation. Sort of. So yeah, all Feast Your Eyes.
Looking
now.
at their plans for the year, Oasis 3.
Yeah, boy.
Return to the island.
I'm so excited. I think Oasis 3 will be fun.
Yeah, so I think there's me and Orion. I think are going again as the brother duo of the DuPonts.
I loved that as the soundy. And what did Orion end up doing? He was like props, right?
Yeah, we put him in charge of props, and him doing the
the leaf on the twig on a stick.
Twig on a stick to be a fucking tumbleweed going around in the background.
And honestly, I think it's going to be fun. I when we did Oasis last time, I was Peter P. Yates. That definitely wasn't a play on our dear friend H from Gorgon.
Oh, definitely
SFX.
Not. There's a great picture of you sitting next to H.
Yeah,
it's just like
it's so
primo.
Good, isn't it? Yeah. He's going to go on my list of character shout-outs as well, so I think that would be quite good fun. But I don't know what I'm going to do for Oasis. It's a little close to home, given the fact that I do film work for my real world office job. So I definitely don't want to be assistant director. I definitely don't want to become a coordinator of any kind. But I do think it would be fun to do a stunt player. Like, I think that would be really fun. Maybe do like a stunt coordinator. Yeah, but do a stunt coordinator for a script that has no stunts in it. I think, but obviously I don't know what the writers are planning, but that might be really fun. Like trying to make and then just charge in rehearsals and be like, and this is when you're going to grab her by the throat and ram her against the wall. And then be like, oh, no, sorry. No, this is the funeral scene. There's no action in here. And I'll just be like, oh, fine. No action in the funeral. So then when you turn around to leave the church, just shove the coffin over and out of it will roll a person wielding a machete. Maybe. I think maybe not.
I think if I do make it to that, I probably will bring back DuPont as a sound man.
Yeah.
And be even more of an arsehole than I was last time.
I loved it.
Because I did one where like the guy had so many difficulty doing the lines in the bar, and then the first time he gets it spot on perfect, I complained because I could hear people walking outside. So the sound was fucked.
Oh my god!
It's like I need to be that absolute arsehole of a sound man.
Yeah. You should. Maybe we could be a trio. I don't know. I need to talk to H because I know H and Gorgon have been scheming as a way of getting me back for Peter P. Yates.
They're like, we'll find someone where we put explosives in it.
I know. I have a horrible feeling that H may or may not dress up like me. Which I don't. That's completely unfounded. Oh my god! Could you imagine? I am a meme at the best of times, but seeing somebody who's known me for nearly 4 years now doing a character of me, I don't know. That would be death of an ego so fast. But yeah, so there's Oasis. Is there any?
Yep.
Are you doing the new Flying Lead?
I didn't get tickets for the first event. I'm thinking about trying to get along to the second event because it actually falls over my birthday weekend.
Nice. Oh, what is it with people and birthdays at LARPs, eh?
I grew up with my birthday being at the very end of August means I was always on summer holiday and usually away with my parents and never had birthday parties with friends when I was growing up.
Literally the same. Mine's the end of July, so you never get a birthday cake in school when you've got a birthday in the summer holidays. But yeah, there's Blood and Gold is the new Flying Lead system, which I, again, in all terms, Millie, last minute preparedness and all, I haven't read the design document yet.
Are you going to the first event?
Yes, I am. I've bought a ticket, so yes, I am.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I know a few guys going, so I think it would be nice to just spend time with friends. There are still tickets available, which is good. If anybody's still umming and ahhing about it, you can read the design document and have a look, see if it's for you. I think I loved Phyllis. I loved Phyllis a lot, but I don't know. I don't want to do her again. I don't want to become a one-track pony.
Phyllis has had her time.
Yeah, and plus this year I want to start doing a lot of a lot more fitness and stuff. So I want to have characters that encourage me to be strong, and which would be fun. I think there's going to be a corset involved somewhere.
Of course.
Of corset. Yay. So yeah. So there's Flying Lead. Then we've got so I'm doing a Game of Thrones. I'm doing Dragon's Hunt, which is, oh my god, it's in April. It's just before Empire E1. I'm going with a really good friend of mine, Ryan, and our group. We're going to be the Tullys. So I'm Lady Manisa Went, or Lady Manisa Tully, I think. Now Went, and I've got my character sheet. I've given it a quick look, and now I am full on into the kit.
Oh, is that the same as the one that Ian did?
So yeah, Ian was the Greyjoys with Matty, and their episodes on it are available if you want to go back through the back catalogue to see what they did and what they got up to doing, because it sounds fun. And myself and Ryan, we applied together for a couple of roles, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens. I think the world of Game of Thrones, especially now that A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms available on HBO, although other streaming platforms are available.
Piracy.
How dare you?
No, I thought we were talking about Hoist the Colours.
Fine. Good recovery there, Bung. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what occurs that weekend. Least of all, just seeing all the kit is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's Dragon's Hunt, and then we've got The Last Hoist, which is also the same weekend as The Last Warriors of Middle Earth.
Which one are you going to choose?
It's going to be Warriors of Middle Earth for me. Simply because I love silly pirate time, but I've never had any serious plot at Hoist, and that's not a bad thing. That's not the kind of LARP that Hoist the Colours is, or at least not the game that I've experienced. So I want to go to WOM. I want to close that system out. And I made some incredible friends at the last Warriors of Middle Earth, so I'm hoping they go too. Angus, please and thank you. I mean, Angus was already my friend before he went to Warriors of Middle Earth, but he brought his friends with him, and I am now obsessed with every single one of them.
Is one the one where you're the elf looking for love?
Yeah. Yeah. But she's not looking for love. She found friendship last event, and whilst the challenge of finding Daedrafell's suitor is still rife amongst the writers, we'll see what the last event of Warriors Middle Earth holds. So there's so busy already. Oh, and it's the last episode. It's the last event of Forlorn Hope as well.
That's coming up this month.
Sharp LARP. It's the end of this month. So it's the sort of last weekend in Feb that goes into March, and I think I'm crewing it. Again, I dear listeners, I have found that it is impossible to keep up with payment plans and like anything that I've signed up for. So I'm going to make a spreadsheet. That's what LARPing for Millie has become. It's become spreadsheets. With all of the and for the spreadsheet nerds amongst you, it's going to have all of the LARPs that I'm going to, the dates that they're on, if they are part paid or fully paid, if there's a deposit, and the deadlines for those payments, because I am terrible about keeping track of it all, and the amount of emails that I've had from people being like, hey, can you pay us, please? So
you owe us some money.
Yeah, sorry, game runners, left, right, and centre. But yeah, there's those.
A lot of LARPers are neurodivergent. They're used to it. Let's be honest.
Literally. But this is the year where Millie takes control of her life back again. And we're going to do that with spreadsheets. Boo.
Yeah. What colour notepad did you buy then?
Green. I've discovered I have a very limited palette with my green suitcase, my green backpack, my green notebook, and my green pens. Forest green, if anybody's wondering. Or I do love a good deep dark green. I think I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of my favourite colours. It's very good. But anyway, more on the kaleidoscope of Millie's colour scheme. So there is that. There's also this is what I'm excited for. We have SOE Resistance.
That's one Chris spoke about.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes. So Chris and I did an episode, and we talked about it about it on the 24-hour stream, and I fell so in love with it, and he was so passionate about it, and it's a subject matter that's so close to my family's history and things like that I was like, I have got to get in on this. So I'm going to run 3, I believe. And I'm so excited to see it, to live it, and things like that, which would be really good.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and I need to do, naturally, sorry, SOE Resistance, I need to do my kit questionnaire. This is why we need the spreadsheet, Billy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. And then to go along with the World War II sort of, is it early modern history now that we're in, where that's kind of World War I, World War II is early modern, or is that just modern?
Yeah. Well, when I did it at GCSE level, it was referred to as modern history.
I think that says a bit more about you.
1990s.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that says a bit more about you and your age, but
leave me alone. I know I'm old, all right?
I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, so there is SOE Resistance, which is World War II, and then there is Battalion, which I again haven't read anything about. I've seen a lot of my friends say that they're being involved with it. A couple of my film industry friends are involved with it, and I am so excited to see this kind of LARP come into reality. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I think I'm going to crew it, although there have been some tickets come available if anybody's interested. And I'm going to see, because it's a period in history again that I'm passionate about but don't know as much as I should know about it. I think given everything that's going on, and knowledge of that kind of age is really important.
Is it World War II again?
It's a Market Garden LARP. So it is
Market Garden. That's World War II.
Yeah.
Operation Market Garden's Operation Market Garden was the entering into Holland, well, the Netherlands.
Oh, so you know more about it. Do you want to go, Bung?
It's a period of history that I am very interested in and have a reasonable knowledge of.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to talk to you about it then, because so it's in October. It's run by people that are very passionate about that setting and people who have a lot of knowledge and real passion about, which I'm so keen for. I think given everything that happened last year, I fell out of love with LARP a little bit, just because that line of work play got very blurred, and I am so excited to take a step back and just watch people who are passionate about it run the games that they want to run.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. I think I'm crewing that one. By the time it runs, I will have so much more knowledge. I have so many books that I'm going to read to get ready for it and things. So that'll be good. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good year, Bung.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a few things on the Feast Your Eyes on Tempted by. Let's say Oasis 3. Flying Lead's always going to be a temptation.
Yeah.
And interesting to find out what this year's Nightmare will be.
I know. I think and Second Breakfast is coming back as well.
Yeah, Second Breakfast, that's coming back in May.
Hobbit LARP. Are there still tickets available for that one?
I do not know.
Yeah, the Mayor's Birthday. Let's have a look. There aren't any tickets, but there are 3 crew slots available.
Ooh.
Is that soon to be 2 crew slots? I hear you say, Millie. But yes, so you've got so there's Second Breakfast is coming back. Then you have Outlaw is coming back. So I call that Outlaw. For me is Robin Hood LARP, which is not necessarily true, but that's just how it runs for me.
Yeah.
And then you've got sort of another. They're doing Ward the Longest Roads again, which was a sort of impromptu player event for Empire. But yeah, so that's going on again, which is going to be cool. And then there's another Game of Thrones LARP, which is War of the Five Kings, which I'm tempted by. I think if I get my act together, applications will close on the day this episode comes out. So everybody hurry up and get your applications in if you want to. I'm excited to see what they come up with, actually. Because again, I love Game of Thrones and I think it's the right time for it in terms of everything that's coming out with Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah.
So it should be good. Then there's another Hades, which I will be crewing if I can get there. And then Eldritch Isle is coming back, baby.
Nice.
Which did I tell you about Eldritch Isle last year? Oh, year before last.
I believe you did, where you were giving people horrible night terrors.
Yeah. I loved the first one. That was the first time that myself, Quartz, and Eve, who are 2 of my really good friends, sort of hung out, and Oily and Daisy were there as well. And it's sort of Cthulhu horror LARP, which is so cool. So yeah, it'd be good to go back there. I think this Eldritch Isle, as I understand it, was medieval knights sort of thing. So that might be quite cool to play with if Max does that again, or as in carries on down that theme. It might change, who knows. And then I want to know. I do want to know what that Nightmare game is, though.
Yeah,
I think it's
interesting to find out.
It would be interesting. I didn't go to Hoist Nightmare last year. I think it'd be nice. And then there's another Free Company and things like that, which I might crew again. So yeah, boy oh boy, Is 2026 going to be busy? Yeah, it's going to be good. I think I'm excited to see what sticks, what works, what I enjoy, and sort of what people start raving about. I think it's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
And I think that the LARPs that I'm going to are going to be very much food for the soul.
Yes, definitely. It's nice to use LARP as more of an R&R rather than I'm here to do a job. Which,
oh my God,
don't get me wrong, I did enjoy being the proxy to a senator, and a little bit me does miss the senatorial game.
Yeah, I miss Gin
really
Club.
Weird. Well, yeah, there's that, but
yeah, I think it's always interesting. I love helping do LARPs, and I love crewing LARPs. And I think I want to concentrate on making small scale LARPs great. Because not only do players get kind of more sort of personalized experiences, I believe anyway, at those kind of LARPs, but it also the ability that you have to play with more things from a crew perspective, like special effects, vehicles, sort of things like that, is so much more rewarding for me on a small scale than it is a larger one. So yeah, just because I'm not going to be sort of coordinating for various different LARPs, I think it would be cool to see if anybody will take a little volunteer hand from me.
A little chaos goblin to come in there.
Which ironic that I'm a chaos goblin when I really like organising things.
You love organising things, but it's like there's so much organisation that the chaos has to come out somewhere.
Yeah. Plus, I think with everything that went on in 2025 and everything that's currently going on in the world, having a nice little escape from the world for a weekend is so needed.
Definitely, everyone's life needs a bit more whimsy and fun.
Yeah, and I think we as people are maybe potentially forgetting that part of LARP a little bit, given that it's sort of it's something for everyone. And we're all there trying to sort of have the best time that we can. So it'd be nice to sort of just remember that and remember what brought us into LARP in the first place, which would be really cool. Yeah. What are you looking forward to the most, do you think, out of that long list?
I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to a Miner's Fate this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Been in discussions with Dave.
Yeah.
I think there's possibility that me and Orion are going to try and tag along and basically be Dave's travelling minstrels.
Oh my god, yes. Please. I need this in my life. That would be so good. I'm looking forward to getting back to Menes. I think it'll be good. I love my little Court of Daggers NPC that does everything she can to get away from the Court of Daggers and her paperwork. Sorry, Laurie. Sorry, Jason. You should come, absolutely. I know that they're looking at maybe doing some little crew recruitments if you wanted to do like traffic team or things like that, because that's the pre-time in activities.
Yeah.
And
might look into that.
They're good.
Save me some money.
Yeah, literally, you get those kind of teams. Not that I, am plugging anything or anything, but those kind of teams are good because you get to do pre-time in stuff. So you get access to site beforehand, and then you help get players on the field, and then you get to go play. Which I love. I love that as a concept.
Oh yeah, it's one of the guys I know through the Dread Shields. He does traffic.
Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah. Which I really want to do. Yeah, that'd be nice, because then you get meal tickets, my guy.
Yeah, and drink tickets. What is Millie excited for?
I think SOE Resistance. I'm the most excited for that one, mainly because it's going to be hard, and that is something that is actually incredibly exciting for me, because I want to push myself. I want to see what I can and can't do, and some of the themes that have been sort of highlighted to me with the player questionnaires and stuff. I'm very, very excited to see how I deal with it.
Yeah.
More than a little nervous, but it'll be fun. And it'll be nice to see the guys that are involved in doing it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it sounds like an absolutely amazing sort of setup.
Yeah. And the fact that they're doing 3 runs this year, it will be good. Yeah. Oh, man. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
So we've done talking about the looking ahead and all of the excitement of 2026, but I don't think either of us could come back to doing this podcast without firstly saying, as we always say, a massive thanks to the Patreons.
Thank you all.
All of you guys that help in whatever way you can are just amazing, and the fact that a lot of you guys stayed on while we were taking a little break has been a huge help, because it meant that we could keep the lights on, we could keep the rights for our intro and outro, and we could keep our hosting up, which has actually been a huge financial help. So thank you so much, guys, for that. We're all amazing, and you guys are all wonderful, so thank you. I don't know how I'll thank you properly, but I'm sure I'll come and give everybody a good handshake. We'll line you guys all
handshake
up.
And
yeah, it might take a wee bit, because I know that some of you are in Australia. But I'll get there, and it'll be done.
In the post.
But in particular, there was an amazing man who was a Patreon, who actually gave us a lot of the stories that we talk about on the podcast, and that person was Reese. And Reese, last year, he went to sleep and he just didn't wake up, and that is the hardest thing that I heard towards the end of last year, and it's a horrible thing to tell you guys. I think nothing ever prepares you for the last time you say goodbye to someone. And the last time I spoke to Reese was when I told him I wouldn't be coming to Northern Kingdoms because of work, and he said, "Don't worry, bud. We'll organise a meetup soon, but I really miss you." And I do find it really interesting that we've RP'd friends' passings and characters dying, and it's incredible and very emotional, and you get like this, but it never prepares you for when it happens in real life, which is really sucky.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so bad. Because Reese was someone so special to both of us, I thought the best way that we could explain just how special that idiot was, we'd tell you the story about how he and I became friends. So buckle in, cowboys, because we're going down an emotional roller coaster. But I hope that it brings you a little bit of a smile. Tears are optional, so you know, tissues or whatever. So the way I met Reese was definitely not the most traditional of meetings. It was at Empire, and in true Millie fashion, I rocked up super late on the Friday, and it was after a week of really horrible work. And it was a lot of stuff was going on in my personal life. And as soon as I hit that field and had got my stuff into the car, I'd grabbed a bottle of alcoholic drinks, and I did take it a little bit too far. I'm not proud of how drunk I got, and definitely not proud of the state that I was in. And for whatever reason, drunken Millie chose to pick a fight with Reese. And we'd known each other before. We'd been in the same circles, but we weren't really like friendly at that point. And I slapped him full on in the face. which I don't know why I did it. I was an idiot for doing it. And when I woke up the next morning and was told you should go talk to Reese, I thought, oh my God, I've ruined this. I'm gonna go and see him, and he's gonna tell me, no, never want to talk to you again. Don't want you to associate with my camp, with my guys, in the Reapers. That's it. And I was fully preparing for that with my little breaking heart. So I went over to him at the Reapers camp, and he kind of pulled me aside, and and sat me down, and then basically was like, he gave me a hug, and he was like, what's going on, man? Like, this isn't you. He listened and then said, okay, that's okay. But Agni, Agni's in trouble. And then what ensued, we've documented heavily on podcast episodes before. Oh yes. And what followed was him gathering in an amazing group of people that I hadn't really met at that point, and definitely didn't know personally, who then came together to create some of the best game that I'm going to talk about me a lot, that I had ever had, and I think that we had ever seen on the field. And it was all down to Reese kind of lighting that spark. And I think he kind of knew that what I needed was a good support network. And in a roundabout way, them cursing and executing me was the way to do it. So that happened, and I think that he what he taught me through that was that that acknowledging when you mess up, and knowing when knowing that you must face the consequences of your actions is incredibly important, no matter how hard it is. And then he also made sure that I was okay at every step as well. And sort of, that's the kind of person he was. Incredible human being. And he always had this massive shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh God, yeah. Massive fucking smile every fucking time you see him.
And huge biceps. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like the biggest muscles you've ever seen. And the least amount of shirt sleeves. And no matter the weather.
Yeah. Well, no, one of the things Oily had with him on the day was a arm bracer that he had made from one of Reese's sleeves.
Yeah.
That literally bought out the packet, opened the packet, and tore the sleeve straight off.
Yep.
And then just was going to chuck them away.
Yeah. So Reese meant a lot to all of us. And I think that he became my big brother at LARP. And he's the kind of person that you'd go to for a smile, and a sort of pat on the back and a reassurance, but also more than a few play fights. At Northern Kingdoms, he would routinely go and trip me up. And that's just, he's just amazing. And I think that I'm going to pause for innuendo, because that would be what he would want. He's going to leave a massive like hole in our lives. Massive hole. And I think it's never going to be easily sort of patched up, and that's okay. We're all the poorer for his passing, and I think a couple of really beautiful things that I'm going to constantly remind myself of is that the Crimson Reaper, the Crimson Reaper words that you'll hear shouted no matter where you are in Anvil, is that you reap what you sow. And I think that I would really like to think that that Reese is looking at the little network of plants and with the really silly little chaotic fruits that are sprouting off them, from the little seeds that he planted. and would be a little bit proud of it. And then the second thing that I wanted to do, that I think would be quite nice for him, is last year when we did do episodes, we constantly struggled to think of little things to end the podcast with. And I think it would be fitting to dedicate this episode and all of our future episodes to Reese. Because his friend, as our friend Chris so beautifully put in his speech when we were at his funeral, it said you die twice. Once when your heart beats for the last time, and the second time when your name is spoken for the last time. And these stories that we tell on the podcast will always have a little nod to Reese and his chaos. And I think it seems pretty fitting that we do that. And so I think wherever you guys are listening from, wherever you are, Reese, we hope that this little episode brought you a little smile. And sorry,
he's not capable of a little smile.
No, he's
you know that it's ear to fucking ear,
or a massive shit-eating grin. Yeah. And I think that would be, and maybe a tear or two, and that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good way of ending out the podcast episode. And we love you all. It's good to be back, and I cannot wait to share our silly adventures in 2026 with you all.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring some chaos to a field near you.
Yes, please. Love you, Bung.
Love you too.